I want to talk about one most significant law, a law which really can help you to achieve what you have never achieved in your life. And for this purpose, you just have to change your mind and you need to bring a positive vibes and you need to feel it. Why? Because if you don't feel it, you can't bring that in energy what can help you to achieve that biggest dream and that biggest goal. So this law is really amazing, and especially for the entrepreneur, this law matters a lot. Why? Because all the top great entrepreneurs, when they get started, they start their business with the highest expectation. They visualize at the top really, and they visualize and they idealize their business to earn like $1 billion. So this law is gonna help all the entrepreneurs, and you are in teaching, you are in training, you are in business, you are CEO, you're manager, you are director, or you have some major responsibility to achieve some biggest goal. So if you are bringing these positive vibes and you start feeling and you start bringing a little change in your life, I can make you sure you can achieve what you have never achieved in your life. But again, in order to achieve what you have never achieved, you have to become a person what you never have been in your life. So that's a law, and law is a law of visualization, and that law is really amazing. I personally experienced this law in my life. I started my life with a humble beginning, and I had a biggest dream to speak English like native speakers. And when I born in Pakistan, there were no such place. I had no good school, no good college and university, and I had a very humble beginning. I went to school without shoe, and I had no fee to pay to my school. My parents, they were really unable to provide a good diet to me, and I had a lot of dreams. I had only one television, and I was used to watch that lady every evening around 6 o'clock. I was ready every evening, and I spent my first 10 years watching that lady, and she was used to speak English. She was a newscaster, so I learned a lot from her. Though I couldn't learn even a single word from her, but I could steal her confidence, I could steal her style, and I could bring that style and confidence in my life, and then I could pursue for my goal. So let me tell you, how can you visualize your life? I personally experienced, I had a dream to speak like a native speaker and to speak in front of millions and billions of people. I wanted to inspire them, but I had no idea how to speak. So I could see Tony Robbins, and I could see Brian Tracy and Leslie Brown, my most favorite, my soulmate. So what I could do, I always dreamed myself in a screen. So the first tool you need to apply when you are visualizing your success, when you are visualizing your biggest dream. So number one is frequency. Frequency means that how many times in a day you visualize your dream. So I've been visualizing many a time in a day. Whenever I got free time, I was used to see myself in a screen, and I was just looking myself in a screen that I'm talking to the millions and billions of people. This is what I could do every day in my life, and still I visualize myself. And whenever I go in my workshop and my conference or in training, I just visualize myself, like I see myself in a screen, that how I'm talking to the people and how I am, because people don't remember what you say, people only remember that how do you say. So I always every day I visualize my success. Even I visualize my next goal, I visualize what I'm gonna do very next day. So number two, what you're gonna do is a duration after frequency, that how many times you visualize your dream. And number two is how long you visualize your dream. If you are just visualizing just for a second or minutes or 2 minutes, that's not enough. So you must visualize, you must create a focus, you must visualize yourself in a screen for a long time, for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes, and then you get busy on another task, then come back and again start visualizing yourself. And it's not about daydreaming. Even I would recommend you for the daydreaming. Why? Because it helps you to create a focus. But what you need to do is to you have to become action oriented person. You have to take actions. Mostly people, they dream but they don't take action because they are not clear about their desire. So number one is you need to, it's a frequency, that how many times you visualize yourself doing what you want to achieve in your life. And number two is you have to extend that time. You have to visualize yourself many a time in a day, and after many a time, and then you have to visualize that for how long you are visualizing yourself. You have to visualize for hours and hours and hours in a day, and it's gonna help you to get focus on what you want to achieve. And number three is vividness. You need a clarity. Sometimes you are just visualizing but you're not clear about your dream, so you must look yourself in a screen with a clear crystal picture, and you must see yourself for a long time. And that vividness, that clear picture will help you to get more focused. I personally, before getting into my podcast, before shooting my podcast, I visualize myself, that how I'm talking and what kind of talk I'm giving in front of that camera. So I visualize my success. So number one is you need to remember, number one is frequency, that how many times you visualize yourself in a day. And number two is duration, that for how long you visualize yourself in a day. And number three, you need to bring a crystal clear picture. You need to see yourself in that screen very clearly. And number four is you need to bring intensity while you are visualizing yourself in your screen. So intensity matters a lot. Sometimes people are they simply have wishes but they are not desirous for their goals. So one strongest desire can help you a lot really to get a massively focused. So this way you are bringing a positive vibe in your life. You are creating a focus in your life, and you are creating a belief, yes, I can do it. It only happens when you visualize yourself again and again, and you see it with a clear crystal picture, and you are really intensive, you are really beaming for something you want to achieve in your life, and you all the time you talk about it. It would create a lot of, it will bring a lot of energy in your life. So again, I want to repeat it for you. Number one, frequency. Number two, duration. Number three, vividness. And number four, you need to bring intensity in visualization. I can make you sure you can achieve what you have never achieved in your life. So thank you very much. So subscribe my channel, like it, watch it, and most importantly, you must share it with your loved ones, because in response you will get more information from your friends. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.